I left on my journey. I thought that if I could become Etro's chosen warrior, like Caius, then I'd have the power I would need to change Yule's fate. So I set my sights on Valhalla, the home of the goddess.
Another one of my favourite tracks coming up as well. They really killed it with the tracks in this place. This was in Erba before, I believe.
As I searched for Valhalla, I realized something. If it brought Yule the happiness she deserved, I didn't care what happened to me. If I died, so be it. Maybe somewhere deep down, below the layers of numbing pain, I wanted to fade away from this world completely.
Oh man, it's getting so depressing. Now I bet the wild artifact is in here somewhere. It's going to be very difficult to find. I'm going to probably come back for it.
Ranks of obsidian mountains pierced the heavens. Bone-white deserts choked the world with sand. No matter how far I walked, I saw no one. No matter how long I waited, the gate of the goddess didn't open.
So what happened? How did it happen? How did it open? Are we back at the same place? No awaits in there. I feel like if only I could just get the wild artifact while I'm here would save me a lot of pain further down the line so I can edit it out for you guys. I might just have to... Oh wait, no, I'm locked off anyway, fine.
I could no longer walk. The cold was seeping into my body. My heart beat slower, and for the first time I felt the hand of death reach out for me. I knew it was coming, and I didn't resist. Etro?
Noel, don't you remember me?
Sarah!
You've been living in a dream, Noel. You're happy here, and you would be forever. But I've come to take you away from it. I'm sorry.
All dreams have to end sometime. You've helped me wake from mine.
We have to stick together, Noel. I've got no one else I can count on but you.
We have the same hope, the same road to travel. We will change the future.
Okay, a little bit of cringe after all that, but I think it was needed after all this. And yes, it's Gogmagog for the 8 billionth time, which is great. Not going to take any liberties here. Get a few buffs in there. I don't know how we got the debuff in there, to be honest. But yeah, I think because of my side questing, I've ended up becoming very powerful here. I didn't even realise it, to be honest. I was just enjoying myself taking on like Longwy and stuff. Oh well, the story's really interesting at the moment anyway, and there's still... And we've had a lot of decent boss battles up until this point, so I'm not too bummed about it. Destruction. Ah.
Let's go, Noel. It's time to change the future.
I can't.
What?
Listen to me, Sarah. The dream I've been having reminded me of something. The power to see the future, it's a curse.
But...
Yule died when she was only 15. Seeing the timeline exacts a terrible toll on the body. And Sarah, you can see the timeline too.
You mean... I'm about to die?
You're okay right now. You haven't seen as much as Yule has. Not yet, anyway. But that could change. And soon. If we alter the past, you'll see a different future. You can't avoid that vision. The more we change the timeline, the more history changes. And the more you see, the sooner the visions will destroy you. I know that I wasn't able to protect Yule. But try as I may, I can't remember what happened to her. It's like the memories of that moment have been erased from my mind, leaving an empty page. If only I'd known the truth earlier.
Ah, okay. My life shortens each time I see the future. What should I say to Noel? You need to take responsibility. What happens after death? I still want to change the future. Did Caius know?
I understand, Noel. But it doesn't matter. I've already made my decision, and we're going to change the future.
But Sarah...
Lightning sent me a message from Valhalla asking me to do just that. So let's change the future. Together. If we hurry, we just might do it in time. Then I wouldn't have to have any more visions. I'm going to believe that I get to Valhalla. What else can I do? Which means this conversation is now over.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to make sure you get there.
Wow, frame rate's suffering here. Ouch.
We're still inside the dream world. How do we get out?
There must be a hint somewhere. Let's go back to where we were.
It's the same way we always get out. Oh no. But if the frame rate's going to be like this the whole time, it ain't going to be fun. So yeah, I mean, one other thing that you could think about is that at the end of the day, I mean, he says you haven't seen as much as Yule has, but Yule dies when she's 15, man. So, like, even if you die when you're 30, that's not exactly great, is it? But one thing you might be thinking is that at the end of the day, the Yules are kind of... I mean, they look so similar that maybe you might think that the goddess might give Sarah a second chance and she might be reborn. And this time she won't have to deal with the visions ever again, so I don't know. But I mean, her fate is pretty set. She's got to save the world, man. She's got to save the future. Okay, it's been a pretty long session. I think I'll probably stop here because I don't want to leave this area without getting the wild artifact first. And that's going to take a little bit of research to find out where it is. And I forget if there's a crystal gate here as well, because it's a pretty big old area. What's up everybody, welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII-2, and we begin this session in another hauntingly beautiful location, which is the Dying Well 700 AF. Now, one thing that I needed to do before I started this session was to find out where the wild artifact was, and it turns out it's somewhere that makes a lot of sense. So, I'm going to start the session by heading there first, get the wild artifact, and then probably visit... Oh shit, the storyline takes me there anyway. I think that's where I need to go. Yep, that's where I had to go. Right, okay. Is there a chocobo here before I get started? There is not. Okay. So yeah, the plan was to open that wild gate. Oh wow. Go inside it. That's going to take me to a new location. Do my thing there and see if I can build up enough gold to buy the final wild artifact that I need, which will take me to the final location that I think I can go to using wild artifacts. So that's kind of the plan. I'm still going to let my CP points build up here because I've already started to cheese out the bosses, and if it's going to end up being like a simple run to the finish, it's kind of annoying. But at the end of the day, I've had some pretty good boss battles up until this point, so I won't be too disappointed either way because I've kind of traded in tougher storyline bosses for some tough extra bosses that I did. So I'm not like disappointed or anything, and I won't be blaming the game if the boss battles end up being too easy at the end. This time it's on me. But I mean, this game invites you to explore so much before you get to the end. I mean, it physically tells you, like, you sure you want to continue? So you got to do it, man. To be honest, I really thought that like Longwy and stuff was going to be too difficult for me. So I thought I'd take it on, I'd get stomped, and then I'd just continue on my way. But when I saw that it was possible, I was like, okay, maybe we should be spending some time to do this. So it wasn't really part of my initial plan to like beat Longwy and all that stuff before we got to the end of the story, but it's just the way it played out this time. Every playthrough is different. Now, I feel like this isn't an area I'm going to come back to explore again, and I've still got 2 more fragments, so since I need to go here for the story anyway, and I think the wild fragment is also there, am I better off doing the remainder of this exploration before I continue? I don't know. I think I probably should. It seems like the best thing to do, so I think I will. I'll edit out like repetitive battles and all that kind of stuff, but I really like this area and it's pretty expansive, so might as well see it all. I'm not going to be able to record for a few weeks in about 2 weeks' time, so I'm pretty certain I can finish this game in 2 weeks, but that's something I've got to make sure I do. Need to finish that off. Need to finish this game off before I go, and then it's going to be Bloodborne until the end of the summer. I think that's a cube one there. And then we've got Tomb Raider in September, and I think probably once Tomb Raider is done as well, you obtain a golden chocobo. Hold on, man. Forget that shit. Holy smokes. Well, guess who's my new commando now? Just because it's a chocobo, I kind of want it now. I know that the Dragoon is a lot better, but we'll have to compare. I think yeah, you're a commando as well, but you're a late bloomer, well grown. Whew. So much choice now. Did I get another commando? Let's see how much it goes up. 3000 HP is already more than enough. Plus 9. I mean, I have a fair few power orbs. I feel like it's worth investing in the chocobo here. Critical Tetra defense. Whoa, that's nice. Okay. I like this. I'm gonna keep this up. And the HP is still going up a fair bit, you know, even though it's well grown. And I could maybe add some infusions to it as well. It's about time we changed up from the Dragoon. We've had it for a long time. So I sacrificed a little bit of strength here in order to have something different. How much strength bonus do I lose? That's not too bad. Things now, because it's well grown, I have a lot of levels to play with here, so I'd rather keep going. Oh, item level 4, shit. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it's almost as strong as the Dragoon now. Okay. I think I'll leave it at that for now. It's pretty much the same strength and almost the same HP as the Dragoon as well. So we will do that. Oh, it's got more HP. That's nice. Woo! I wonder if it's any good in the races. I mean, I can give this straight away, I think. I'm not going to be using the normal Chocobo again now that I have this. I need to see what how good the ability is before I go for something like this, so we will wait for it. Interesting that Twilight Odin has no passive abilities. Alright, Golden Chocobo is looking good. I was not expecting that, man. It's a nice bonus. But still got a lot to explore here. So just for that alone, it was worth exploring. I would have, like, it would have been a shame to miss that. I definitely did not get a gold Chocobo the last time I played. All them years ago. Well, I say all them years ago. I think it was early 2014. So just over 4, maybe nearly 4.5 years now. Still a long time, but... I'm pretty sure that's the gate, but I can also confirm it by running this bit here. Just sucky frame rate here, man. If it starts doing the same thing in another area, I might have to check my settings. Hey. Maybe I have to get the artifact first, so that makes my life a little bit easier. When I was searching for a video of where the artifact was, someone mentioned that they couldn't open the bridge, and someone said switching to Noel or something might help, so that's why I tried that, but I don't think so. Might as well have Noel strolling through his part of the world. Nice. One thing I will say, okay, well, so much for that conversation, but she's nowhere to be seen. A lot of people ship Noel and Sarah, and well, I ship Noel and Sarah more than I ship Sarah. But then again, now that I see like Snow and Sarah together, like they just kind of work in a weird way. Like even though physically, like Snow's about a meter taller than she is, somehow, like the more I see of them two together, you can kind of, they've done a good job of showing the fact that Sarah just likes Snow being like that, like she kind of swoons over him a little bit. But still, despite that, I feel like, because of the journey that these guys go on together, and they're basically a similar age, and all that kind of business, I feel like, and well, Noel's just an awesome dude, so I always felt like there could have been like a moment where they got maybe a little bit more intimate, even if nothing happens at the end of it, something that makes them teeter on the edge of romance, but then they sort of say like, well, Sarah's like, no, you know, I'm loyal to Snow type thing. But I feel like that there could have been like a moment between them, considering everything that they go through in this game. So I don't know, that's just my feeling. What do you guys think? Should there have been something like that in the game? A little moment between Noel and Sarah? So I mean, yes, Noel has Yule and Sarah has Snow, but sometimes situations happen, man. I mean, this is not a normal situation that's been happening here to these guys since the start of the game, so it could definitely have happened. Yeah, just chilling at the end of time, waiting. So Caius has been plotting for centuries, but he's going to be foiled by a school teacher and a boy who didn't have it in him to kill his master. So tough times for Caius, man. I still only have one fragment. So we've met Gogmagog like 20 times in this game. It's a quick piece on him. The legends are not clear on the reason why Gogmagog searches for an escape from the void beyond. Some say that what he truly seeks is oblivion. Should he find a way out and be reunited with his lost half, only then will he find release. A certain passage in the legends read thusly: Gogmagog once believed he had found his missing half within the void beyond. It was, however, but a shadow of his past self, searching endlessly through the mists of time. It's fucking tragic. Right, so we're not really sure why Caius became immortal. So, did Lightning become immortal too? I mean, how did that situation change? So, I don't really know why Etro gave Caius that power. Maybe because she wanted him to be an undying guardian for the Ceres. So I guess maybe it was more to protect the Ceres than it was to protect him. But I guess over time that backfired. And Caius now wants to kill the goddess that made him immortal. So, let's just examine this. And I guess I can enter it and then re-enter it because I can't get the artifact in any other situation.
So I guess this is how dreams end.
No. This is just the beginning. I've traveled the world of dreams, and at last I know the truth. It doesn't matter how tough the going gets now. I know I can face any challenge. I found it, Lightning. Hope in the midst of despair.
Because of the names in this game, they're so easy to make puns out of or like wordplay out of.
Is this my village?
It looks a lot like my era.
I wonder if anyone is here.
Let's look.
I love this song. Now, how am I going to head back to Dying World though? Can I not do that? I can't return to the Historia Crux at the moment. Fuck, I might have to go to the end of the game. I didn't realise that. Okay.
No doubt about it. This is your village. The time period. This is far into the future, after mankind is gone.
This can't be the fate the world is moving towards.
Well, clearly is.
Giddy up.
Come on, Moggy.
Over there, Mom.
Depends what's inside, Kupo. Phoenix blood, not bad. Now, can I go back to the Historia Crux? Yes. Okay, good. Right, we've got New Bodum. Serendipity, year unknown. Huh? But how do we get back to the other one? Hold on, let me just let me Google this to be sure. I think when you're in this section, you're stuck in a linear pathway. There's not much else you can do here. Okay, so I just checked. In this period of the game, once you do start Chapter 5, there is no going back to the Historia Crux to access any other timeline. So, for now, we have to continue with this, but I think this bit... We've already fought some of those. This period comes to an end, and then I will get the chance to... Oh, they're following me. Go away. I still don't know what these are. Do these mean you need a certain number of fragments to be able to unlock these or something, I wonder? I should have researched that. I can't bother to Google again. I'll probably do it during editing. Don't want to have like 20 Googling sessions.
some sort of distortion.
True, but I think there's like 5 fragments in here, so I want to just look around a bit. Would rather not miss all 5 of them. Again, not finding anything here. I've done more than enough battling. I've got 67,000 CP points all stored up.
Giddy up.
So I don't feel it's necessary at the moment. Wait. Cocoon's gone. Any comment on that? That really desolated everything, I think, the fall of Cocoon. Wait. Cactar. It's a little one. Nice. Is it a mini gold one? Maybe it's a useful ally. Go, go, go! Metallic Cactar. Metallica Cactar, almost. One more set of attacks so I can get it before it runs away. Oh. Well, hold on. It said slow. That's weird. Okay. Would have been nice to grab one of those. Or at least beat one. Ugh. These should be the same ones, but let me just double check. Oh, okay. It's a slightly better one. I keep telling you that these Seekers are the most recycled enemies in the whole game. We've seen them in about 5 different areas. Well done, you. Damn, it lasts a long time. Try and end it in style. Your whale has no power here. Okay, don't need to fight those guys again. So the fragments, at least some of them are looking locked off right now. Chocolina's here.
Over there, Mom.
I don't know how I really need your help.
Okay, she keeps saying the same thing. Yeah, the only trouble is those tier 3 and tier 4 stuff, I seem to only be able to get them through battle at the moment. Okay.
Love you.
Let's go. Trying to see if there's a Moogle throw opportunity here as well.
Look lively, Kupo.
Hey?
Over there, Mom.
Fair. There you go, just as I said it.
And away.
Too much? No. Okay.
Cool.
That was something. Oh god, it's the... So all of the water's gone, the sea has evaporated. So I've only found 1 fragment, which... And I've seen 2 of them that are locked off, but that should still leave 2 more. I don't know how much more exploring I should do. Alright, let's just go into this and see what's going to happen.